I am Prof.L.B.Gayakawad who has come before you with a new video, and this video is on the topic of the principles yours. Means many persons are there, people are living their lives. While living their lives, they have maintained their own lifestyle, and with this lifestyle they have said themselves that their principles are very correct. But actually this is not the situation, because the principles which these people are vindicating, or these people are uplifting the principles, really speaking, these principles are not the major things which will be very much useful for the welfare of the society. But still in our society there are many persons who are telling themselves that I am a person of principle and my principles are very much useful to society. But actually this is not the situation. So today I am talking on the principles. Remember, the principle is the particular thing which depends on the nature of man. If man's nature is really bad, then his principles are bad, and these bad principles are very much marring, very much disturbing the chaos. I will tell you, the it will bring the chaos, means it will disturb the goodness of the society, and it will bring the chaos into the society. And the second person I will tell you is that there are the saints, and the saints are very much important because they have given us the message of the humanity. Now remember, humanity is the point which is very much useful to the welfare of the society. And I will discuss here one person whom I have visited, or he was in my contact. One day he came into my contact, and that person had the principle. He was talking his principle in front of me. I told him that this is not your principle, and this is not the principle which is really very, very useful for the society. But that man was telling, no, this is my principle, and this principle is very much useful for the welfare of the society. I said, no, your principle is not good, and this principle will be against the society one day. What happened really, I will tell you, is that this gentleman today is very much unsuccessful in his lifestyle, because his principle he developed with him, and that was really the anti-principle to the health of the society. Because every person wants that the principle should be very much welfaring to him. That principle should not be such principle which will disturb his ego, or which will disturb his own life. And this gentleman who was there with me one time, he was telling that my principle is correct, and I am a very much correct person on this earth. Now tell me, how possible it is that such person can be really a good person? I don't feel that one person is correct and other persons are wrong. So definitely I will tell you is that this is the principle which is not good for others. So I will tell you is that the principle should be like this, that the principle will be very much useful for the welfare of the society. I will take here the example of the saint. Means there are many saints, and these saints have given us the books, the holy books, and in these holy books they have said that these are the principles, and these are the principles which are here giving you the humanity. So remember, here I will talk to you is that every principle of a common man should be on humanity. If you are not uplifting the principle of the humanity, then you are really the demon in the society, because you are not thinking of others. If you are thinking of others, then definitely I will tell you is that, or everybody will tell you that you are really the good person in the society, or you are thinking of others, because our saints have said us this. The second thing I will tell you is that if you think of the dogs, you think of the donkeys, you think of the animals, every animal is of this opinion. If you are calling that animal, if you are loving that animal loves you. That animal loves you. And if you are going against that animal, if there is the dog, and if you are teasing that dog also goes against us. That is the particular thing which we should know. But this gentleman whom I had said that this is not your good principle, but that gentleman did not listen to me, and really speaking, that gentleman has been very much unsuccessful in his life, because all the persons of his joint family have gone against him. Because every person, if that person is a small person, if that person is a big person, elder person, if that is a mother, if that is a sister, if that is a wife, if that is a husband, maybe any kind of person there, every person has the respect there, and we should behave by thinking the respect of that person. But this gentleman whose example I have taken here has not accepted my say, and that's why, really speaking, that person has been very much unsuccessful in his home, in his joint family. It was the pride that it was the best family in the village. But what happened? He broke his family. He totally went against his family, and now he is living his life alone. And all the sons and daughters have scattered themselves. They have gone here and there. Some have shifted into the cities, and some have shifted into the villages, and some have been very poor, and they are working here and there as the laborers are working. So why this happened? My point is that this gentleman has not thought of the humanity. He has vindicated, he has developed, he has progressed his nature, that he knows everything, and he is the person who knows everything, as if he has come upon the earth, and he himself is the master of this earth, and he himself is the God. But this gentleman has not thought, or I will say, he did not think that one day there will be the days of other people, and other people will go against me. And this really happened, and all the persons went against him, and he became alone. So my point is that here we should not behave as per the whims of our nature, because our nature should be welfaring to others, because we should think of other persons, we should give respect to other persons. That is the thing which here I want to tell you. Now I will give you the next example, and that next example is that one gentleman I saw, he was thinking that he is very different from others. Remember, you should not think that you are different from others. Nobody is different from others. It is very true that some qualities may be different from each other, but one man cannot be different from others. If you are thinking of others, if you are giving respect to others, and then people will say, oh, this gentleman is very different from us. That will be the different matter. But if yourself you are understanding, you are understanding the different person, and you are not thinking of other people, and other people are criticizing you, other people are telling you, still you are not thinking of those people, then it is very much true that this gentleman is also a foolish gentleman. I will say here that Saint Ramdasa has said that there are many persons who have been taken education, but they are not maintaining good relations with their parents. Their parents are living in the I will say ashramas, and these girls and daughters are living in the cities. They are living in the metropolitan cities. Some of them are living in America, and some are living in England or anywhere they are living. So is it true? Means you have taken the education and you are not behaving properly with your parents? Is it really true? Is it the principle of life? Is it the lifestyle? Have you thought yourself that you will do anything on the earth, and this earth will accept all this, and this earth will help you? No, this earth will not help you, because this is not a good thing, because parents are very much important. And the example which I have taken here is that this gentleman was understanding himself a very different person. He was not thinking of other person, and for his own benefit he was using other persons, and he was playing always the religious politics or sincere politics, as if he was thinking that nobody is understanding him. But remember, there is one song. In that song it has been said that there is a cat, that cat drinks milk, but that drinks milk, but that cat doesn't know that the housewife of that home is there, and she is looking at the cat, but that cat does not know that, and the housewife comes and she beats the cat, and the cat is caught by the housewife. So remember here, though people are not understanding, but the time is understanding, and that time is there, and that time takes the revenge on the person. So we should change our natures, we should change our principles. We should not think that my principle is very true and I can do any kind of thing, and I am very much respected, I am a very much esteemed person in society, and I will do anything for people. Who are you? How can you do? Who has given you that right? But many people are there who don't think of this, and they feel themselves that they are very much great people on this earth, and such people kill their own personality. One day comes, and on that day we see that these persons have gone into hell. Nobody thinks of such persons. That is the point. My say is that such type of person I have seen, and this gentleman is doing deliberately mistakes, and he is showing that he is everything and he knows everything, and he is giving really the rather religious behaviors to others. He is showing that these people are supporting me. Actually, the people are understanding all these things. In his family, in his village, all people are understanding. But actually, this gentleman is not understanding. And really speaking, such type of person, if he is thinking like this, then definitely I will tell you is that his principle also will be one day collapsed, because nobody is there on this earth who can control all the society. If you want to control all the society, then you have to die for humanity. You have to die for yourself. Yourself means, my point is that there are many saints who have come here upon the earth. They have killed themselves. Means, my point is that they have not thought of their own life. They lived their life only for others, and they died. But there was no their families. There was no their, I will say, sansar was not there with them. All these things were with them. And then these persons became the messengers of God. But if a common man is doing all this, definitely I tell you here is that such persons will be very much unsuccessful in society, and there are many persons. Now I will give you the example of the person who is drinking wine always. Always he is drinking wine. Every day, early in the morning, he gets up and he goes outside, telling his wife that I am going outside for wandering, I am going for a walk early in the morning. But actually he doesn't do that. He doesn't go for walking. He goes somewhere into the hotel, and there he drinks wine. So such persons are also bringing the chaos to the society. And one day what will happen? One day everything will go into the hell, and all these persons will easily die, because we have seen that the wine has not thought of anybody, because the history has told us that there are many persons, though they are rich, though they are poor, and they have developed the habit of drinking wine, they have not become successful. So such persons who are drinking wines nowadays will also be unsuccessful persons in the society, because society wants the balanced. Because if there is balance, and if there is no balance, nobody will think of such persons. Because really speaking, the tree is there, the tree also wants some respect. The animals are there. Suppose there are the animate things, there are the inanimate things. Everything wants the respect. And if all these things want respect, and all these things need respect, then who is this gentleman who is always going to drink wine, and he is not thinking of his family? So it is very much true that this person will die, and he will give nothing to himself, and he will give nothing to his society, to his family. That is the important point, I will say. Now I will discuss upon the divorcing people. Remember, there is the man and the woman, and without man and woman there is no family, there is, I will say, there is no fabric of society, there is no sansar, I will say, there is no politics of life, there is no religion of life, I will say, there is nothing without the man and the woman. But these persons, means woman and I will say man, they are getting married, but actually they are not understanding the importance of the marriage. They come together, and after some days, after some years, they are departed from each other, means they take divorce from each other, and the ratio of the divorce is increasing day by day. And this is happening because of the principles which are the wrong principles, which they have kept with themselves. And that's why here I will tell you that the ratio of the divorce has also increased, and there are many persons who are not behaving with each other nicely. There are many educated women. There are many persons who are educated. Their education is topmost, or their education is toppest. a topper, they are toppers in the universities, but actually these persons have no technique of behaving with each other. Means the woman is not talking properly with her husband and the man is not talking properly with his wife. If such type of situation is available in the society, definitely I tell you is that one day what will happen, these persons will take divorce and then all the balancing situations of this society will come down, and then the ratio of, I will say, the ratio of anger of, I will say, nature, God will increase, and one day the matters, the bad, I will say, the bad deluge, I will say, the bad type of perils will come there upon this man, and this man will be very much, I will say, unhappy because he will cry, 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 but nobody will help him because this man is creating the particular problems for himself because of his principles, because of his nature. That's why all these things are happening in this society. So finally, I will tell here is that these people should know themselves. They should be balancing. They should be sincere. They should know that everything is balancing and we should think of each other. I am not, because there is the history, and in this history the greatest people took birth, but finally they are killed or they died themselves only because of their haughty natures, only because of their whims, and these whims or these haughty natures or these towering angers have given them nothing, and they have killed themselves. They have killed the persons who were with them, because we have seen that the Mahabharata is there, the Ravana is there in the Ramayana. So what happened of the Kauravas? What happened of the Ravana? All these things have happened with these people only because of their principles which were wrong with them. So remember, now it is the best chance for all the common people to think on their own nature, to think on their own principles, because Ravana was there, so he was not thinking of the principles, we should say, or he had no time to think over it. But we people, we have the knowledge of the Ramayana, we have the knowledge of the Mahabharata, we have the knowledge of the culture of all the society, of all the universe. So my point is that we people are very much lucky because we have everything ready-made in front of us. So if we think of the message of this Ravana, or if we think the message of this, I will say, the Mahabharata, or if we think the message of the persons who have committed the mistakes and they have given nothing to society, if we are thinking and if we are changing our personalities, if we are changing our nature's principles, then I definitely tell you this life will be okay, and there will be no deluge, and there will be no earthquake, and there will be no any kind of difficult thing in front of this man. With this I stop here. Thank you very much.